Okay, hopefully that stays this time. This is take 2. But anyways, so it's been about a week since my last video I put up. And I hate to say it, but not much has gotten better. I was going to film a little video sooner, but I was just too unhappy with life to do it. But, so the last time I was talking about how I'm just super tired, with life, with everything going on. And then a few days later, my fiance decided he was gonna dump me. I can say that now without being very upset, because I was very upset at the time. But I need some affirmation that I'm not the asshole in this situation. So I'm gonna tell you guys, and if anybody watches this, then you can call me an asshole if I am, or if I'm not, then you can tell me I'm not, right? So my brother is special needs, right? So he can't take care of himself. So whenever my mother dies, he's obviously gonna live with me, because I don't want to put him in a special needs home, because I used to work at one, and I know how awful those places are. There was a few situations at the place that I worked that involved the residents there. They were all beautiful people. It's just the workers that gross me out, and the way they treat people. But so he's gonna come live with me. And literally everybody in my family and everybody that's close to me knows, I've said it a million times, that my brother is going to live with me instead of going into a home. So it was last week, I brought something up about putting him on my insurance through work. And I had mentioned that he was going to live with me, and in lieu, and him, if we were to get married or whatever. And he was like, what do you mean your brother's gonna live with us? Now this is all being exchanged through text message. This isn't a face-to-face conversation. And I was like, and he said, what, your brother's gonna live with us? And then I said something, and then he was like, I can't believe you just dropped this thing on me. It's such a deal breaker. And I'm like, whoa, just drop this on you? There's no way. This is the first time, we've been together for 6-7 years, that this is the first time I'm mentioning the fact that my brother's gonna live with me whenever my mother dies. And that just spawned a whole thing about how I'm using him and blah blah blah. I'm not gonna go through the whole shebang, but lo and behold, and something about me, somehow my work ethic or whatever got brought up. I'm a hard worker, okay? If you've watched my last video, y'all know I put a lot of time in at work. Am I the asshole in this situation? There's no way. Even if it wasn't the first time that I mentioned my brother living with us whenever my mom dies, I've said that twice. It won't be until my mother dies. How could you be how could you just, I'm still completely baffled. I asked twice if this was a joke, because the way everything happened was just so sudden. I'm whiplashed, trying to piece together what the fuck is happening here. But I know I'm not the asshole at all, but in my head it's well, maybe you are the asshole, because what if you never mentioned it before, even though I know for a fact I had mentioned it before. Even if this was the first time of me mentioning this, you're supposed to be down with me, right? Whatever I do, you do, and vice versa. So how can this one little thing, now my brother doesn't do much, okay? He kind of just sits in his room and watches YouTube and whatever. So it's not like it's gonna be that big of a burden, which it really won't be, you know. So how can this be such a big deal that you're dumping me after 7 years? We were engaged. I still have the ring on because honestly I don't want anybody fucking bothering me, so I'm just gonna keep the ring on for the rest of my life because I'm fucking over dating. Another thing, so I'm 26, okay? I'm old as fuck. And this man is 48. I like him older. I don't care what y'all gotta say. I like my men like my wine, alright? So, and it just baffles me again that how can a 48-year-old man, okay, who probably won't outlive my mother in the first place, let's be real, be this fucking crazy about this? I don't understand. Like, am I the asshole for, say I didn't bring it up? I don't remember 100% that if I did or not, but literally everybody who knows me knows that my brother's coming to live with me once my mom dies. So would I even still then be the asshole if I didn't bring it up? Like, my mom's not dead yet, so you got plenty of years here to fucking process it, my friend, okay? I don't know, but that's been the biggest problem in my life so far. The next biggest problem that I'm having is, so I work at a hospital. I said that in the last video. If you didn't, I work in a hospital and a surgery center. The hospital I'm working at, I do surgery. I'm not going to say exactly what my title is, but I do surgery. And somebody's going on vacation so we have like different specialties. If you don't know, cardiac is not my specialty, okay? There's one person in the whole hospital who knows anything about cardiac surgery. Sorry if anybody else is watching this and you're like, how don't you know about heart surgery? Well, I don't, okay? Not my forte. So the main guy that does surgery, cardiac surgery, is going on vacation. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll cover for you. You know, how bad could it be? Now, I've been asking my job for over a year now to get me trained in there, right? And it's always been, okay, we'll get you in there, don't worry. We'll get you in there, don't worry. So, we're coming down to the wire now. He's going away next week. I've been in that room learning that surgery a total of 4 times. I've seen 4 surgeries. One of them was a sternal washout, which is nothing. Anybody could do that. So he goes away next week. And I'm covering the whole week. A whole week in a day is what I'm covering. And I still know nothing. I know maybe 1 or 2 things. I know how to do a sternal washout. And I barely know how to set up for any of it. So it's just, I'm very frustrated about that. Because it's the fact that jobs don't give a fuck about you. They only care if they have a body to cover. You don't have to know how to do it. You don't even have to be competent in it. As long as you say, I'll cover it. They don't give a fuck if you're trained in it, if you know who the fuck you are, if they know what you're doing, they don't care. So it's frustrating to me that I have to do all this and I have no training. And this is cardiac surgery. Okay, this ain't no fucking little fucking podiatry, cysto type shit. This is fucking life or death, right? Especially in an emergency situation. So I already know I'm gonna get fucked hard. And now that my fiance dumped me, I'm gonna have to literally live at the hospital for a week until this guy comes back, shitting my pants. I'm gonna have to bring an extra change of underwear because I already know I'm gonna shit myself, if not piss myself. And I'm very frustrated about that. The the lack of time that I've had to even like get through all the surgeries, you know? Another thing is, I'm very stressed out with people in general, okay? If you watched my last video, you know I have a very small tolerance for annoying people, right? So, especially when it comes to work ethic. If your work ethic is shit, I'm not saying like I'm the best fucking thing since sliced bread, but I work very hard, okay? Watch my last video, I go over how many hours a week I work and whatnot. Sorry if the camera's shaking, I'm on my car, obviously, but I work very fucking hard, okay? And when I see people who don't work hard, or I'm picking up your fucking slack, I automatically don't like you, okay? Until you can prove to me that you know what you're doing and you can get your shit done. I don't even care if you get it, like, if you're shit at getting it done, just get it the fuck done, right? But now at work, I'm noticing, maybe I've just been ignorant before, which probably, but I've been noticing that I'm picking up the slack of a lot of people. Like, cleaning up rooms, putting shit away. I feel like I'm literally the only person, I know I'm not, but like in the moment, I get so frustrated because it's like, where the fuck is everybody? Why is nobody doing this? Why am I picking up for this person and that person? Why am I cleaning this for you? And you're sitting down, right? So work has just been getting seriously frustrating with the fucking laziness. And I love working, you know. If I could work by myself, that'd be fan-fucking-tastic. And I know I sound like a fucking bitch. I know I do. But it's like, if people would just give a little bit more, maybe I wouldn't be such a bitch to everybody. But they don't, so I gotta be a bitch, right? So yeah, it's been a rough week. A very, very, very rough week. So what do I plan to do here? Like with the channel. It's basically like my little diary, right? No, not like a diary, because I think that's gay as fuck to say. But I'll pop up maybe once a week, maybe sometimes a couple days a week, I don't know. And I'm just gonna like tell everything that's frustrating me, something that makes me happy, which is few and far between. It really is. I'm not even trying to be pessimistic, but just like little updates on how my life is going. And I'm hoping as I continue to do this, maybe you guys will be able to see me become a little bit happier. I don't know. It's like life is one step forward, 39 backwards. And you're just kind of going through the motions, you know? And I've found myself going through the motions for a very long time, just on autopilot. And now that I've really been like starting to think about it, it's making me lose my mind. And I don't know like how to change it because, you know, I go to work every day. That's all I do, is go to work. There's not much I can change about work, you know? I mean, there's probably ways I could change my mentality, but like, how do you change your mentality when you're in a shitty spot? I don't know. People like doing yoga. Personally, I don't like doing yoga. I will do it, but... So I'm kind of hoping that if I get everything off my chest in a video a week, then maybe it might make my mental a little bit clearer. I don't know, so we're trying it. If you guys have advice for me, please drop it down below. And let me know if you guys feel the same way. Like, my last video, nobody said anything, so well, then again, I don't think it got any views. I haven't looked, but Again, I'd love to know if I'm the only person in life that feels this way. I hope I'm not. I hope you guys are doing a lot better than me. And I hope you guys kind of learn from me. But then again, yeah, I don't know. So, we'll see you guys next week.